Some mysteries fade into the shadows, while others refuse to be forgotten. Tonight, we bring you 5 chilling incidents that remain unsolved. Stay until the end, but be warned, some stories have a way of staying with you. Incident 1. The staircase that leads nowhere. Deep in the Appalachian wilderness, there are reports of staircases that stand alone, leading to nothing, perfectly preserved, as if they were once part of something long forgotten. In 2015, a search and rescue officer encountered one. 30 feet tall, built from pristine white marble with no debris or signs of age. Something about it felt wrong. Against his instincts, he climbed. Halfway up, he felt the air change. Silent, heavy, unnatural. When he reached the top, he heard whispering from below. He turned, expecting to see his partner. But the forest was empty. He scrambled down, but the whispering followed him for hours. When he returned to the site with others the next day, the staircase was gone. Incident 2. The tunnel that wasn't there yesterday. In a quiet town in Scotland, a new tunnel appeared overnight beneath a bridge in 2019. It wasn't on any maps, no construction had been reported. A group of teenagers, curious and reckless, stepped inside. The air was cold, too cold for the season. Their footsteps echoed in an unnatural way. After 5 minutes of walking, they decided to turn back. But the entrance was gone. Only endless darkness ahead. Panic set in. One of them had cell service. He texted his brother, "We're lost." His brother replied immediately, "Lost where? I see you standing outside the tunnel." The group ran forward blindly. Moments later, they emerged at the entrance, gasping for air. But their phones showed an hour had passed. Incident 3. The radio station that shouldn't exist. In 2004, a late-night truck driver picked up a radio signal on an abandoned AM frequency. It started with static, then a voice. "Help me. I'm still here." Thinking it was a prank, he listened. The voice continued, repeating the same plea with subtle differences each time, as if the speaker were desperate to get it right. When the driver spoke into his CB radio, asking if anyone else could hear it, another trucker responded, "You're hearing it too?" They both listened in horror as the voice suddenly whispered their names. The truckers sped away from the area. The next day, they tried to find the signal again. It was gone. No station had ever been registered on that frequency. Incident 4. The hotel room that doesn't exist. In 1982, a businessman checked into a high-rise hotel in Chicago. Exhausted, he took the elevator to the 14th floor, walked down the hallway, and entered room 1408. The room was ice cold. The furniture was decades out of date, though the hotel was newly built. Something about the wallpaper felt off. That night, he awoke to knocking inside the closet. Slowly, the door creaked open. He ran for the door. But the hallway was different. The carpet and wallpaper had changed overnight. The elevator was gone. He sprinted down the stairwell and burst into the lobby, breathless. When he told the receptionist what happened, she frowned. "Sir, our hotel doesn't have a 14th floor." Incident 5. The portrait that watches. In 1973, a family inherited an old Victorian painting, a portrait of an unknown woman with hollow, piercing eyes. At night, the painting seemed different. The shadows shifted. The woman's expression changed ever so slightly. One evening, their young daughter claimed, "She's closer now." The parents dismissed it as a trick of the mind, but the feeling of being watched only grew stronger. A week later, the father covered the painting with a sheet. That night, he woke up to the sound of something rustling in the dark. The sheet lay on the floor, and the woman in the portrait, she was smiling. Some stories are passed down as legends, others remain whispered warnings, lost to time. What do you believe? Let us know. And if you want more chilling encounters, be sure to like, subscribe, and join us next time, if you dare.